and then like is bleeding, immediate blood, and I look down at him. I go to help him, and there's bees all over him still. So Lexi and I get to Lexi's friend's mom's house.
Sorry, so who all went there?
It was a bunch of people. It was Lexi, her friends' significant others, their kids, her friend's family. It was her friend's 4th of July party that we go to every year at this lake. But Randy, the owner of the house that like hosts the party, I get out of the car and Randy's like, "Hey, do you mind helping Dwayne, Greg, and I pull this boat trailer and back it like up this way and back it into that driveway over there so we can get out of the way, people can park?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure, absolutely." I hand the baby over to Lexi. Lexi like goes to walk inside and we start moving this boat trailer. All right, so I'm at the front of the boat trailer pulling on where it would attach to the truck. We're not having to lift anything, but we push it probably like 20 feet up the road, not far, just like 20 feet, just so we can back it into the driveway. We can push it backwards into the driveway. We get it like 90 degrees sideways, so it's completely sideways across the road, and I hear Randy, which is an older guy, I hear him go, "What the fuck?" And I look up and he's got bees all over him. There's bees swarming, there's bees everywhere. Mind you, I just got out of the car. I just got there. Yeah. Bees everywhere, all over him, and I look up and he's pulling bees off the side of his face. I go, "It's bees!" And as I say that, Greg and Dwayne, they just take off running because they're getting stung already. They just take off running. Now this fucking trailer starts rolling because everybody lets go of it. I let go of it too because I was about to start running, but I didn't start running. I noticed Randy starts stumbling backwards. He's in the middle of the trailer, like standing in the middle of the trailer, pushing it by one of the rungs. He's like swatting these things. He's like in flip-flops, falls backwards, slams his head on the metal boat trailer, goes, "God damn!" And then like is bleeding, immediate blood, and I look down at him. I go to help him, and there's bees all over him still. And I look up, and the trailer is about to roll over him. It's like rolling backwards, back on top of him because he's on the ground. So I stop, I stop instead of running away, and I grab the trailer, the exact spot I was like pulling it from, up by the tongue of the trailer. Greg and Dwayne are long gone already, being stung down the street. Randy's on his back, being swarmed by these bees, and about to be ran over by this trailer, so I grab the tongue of the trailer and I'm like holding it because it's like trying to roll down a hill, and I'm like, get up, Randy, get up. And Randy like gets his shit together while he's like swatting and like getting bees off of him and shit and bleeding. Remember, I had just got out of the fucking car. And Randy like gets up and his glasses had fallen off. He's like, "My glasses." And I'm like, "Fuck the glasses. Go. Go. And I like hold the trailer still so he can step over out of the trailer. You know what I mean? Like over the metal rung of the trailer. And he's like stepping over the metal of the rung of the trailer. At the same time, he's like pulling bees off him and flicking bees, pulling them off of his face. And the whole time I feel bees crawling on my legs. I feel them on my shirt, like on my back and on my shoulders. I probably like 4 or 5 of them. I feel them in my hair. I can feel them buzzing in my hair. Yellow jackets or something. I don't know. Yeah. Dude, they're super aggressive. And they chased Greg and Dwayne down the street. I felt them all over me, and I'm just waiting. I'm like, I know I'm about to get stung. In my head, I'm thinking, if I swat, that's when they sting. So I'm like gently brushing myself off and like flicking my hair out to get them out of my hair, kind of gently as I'm walking away. At this point, Lexi's at the front door, and I'm like, "Lexi, get Randy, take him in the house. He's bleeding. He hit his head." And like Randy starts going to the front door. He's still pulling bees off. That's when I started running. I like ran away from the trailer, like a little bit into the woods, and then back out onto the street. I didn't get stung once. Everybody else got stung. I didn't get stung once, and I felt them all over me. The bees, I had probably had at least 5 or 6, like at least 2 of them on my bare leg, on my skin, just crawling. A bunch of stuff on my shirt, on my back, and on my shoulders. I like flicked 2 or 3 out of my hair. They were like jumbled into my hair.
Survival defense mode. Your body was releasing this pheromone.
Right?
That's creating an aura.
I think what it was is everybody else panicked. And I panicked too, but I stayed there to hold the trailer. I mean, I was panicked in the fact that I didn't want to get stung. That shit hurts. And I know I was going to get stung a lot. When I parked the car at the end of the road, and now we just moved that trailer 90 degrees sideways across the road in front of the car. So we pretty much just barricaded Lexi's car in with a bee barricade. I walked like all the way into the woods around the bees and went towards the back of the car. Made sure like the vents were closed. The fact that I didn't get stung was a miracle. The fact that Randy, it wasn't like bad enough for stitches. No. He was fine. He seemed fine. He fucking ate it. Where he hit just so happened to be a flat piece of metal. But from my view, it's this older guy, not like super old, but this older guy, like my dad's age, on the ground, covered in bees, spilling blood from his head. And I'm like, what the fuck do? I can't reach in there and help him. You know what I mean? Like, I can't go into the trailer and help him. Because then I will definitely I'll get swarmed just like he is. Getting stung once or twice is one thing. I'm not trying to get swarmed, you know? Like,
Well, at that point, you don't feel it anymore.
yeah, well, I'm not trying to get to that point.